Understanding the psychological aspects of women involves a multifaceted examination of their cognitive, emotional, and behavioral characteristics. Before continue, please hit the subscribe button for upcoming videos. It's important to recognize that psychological traits are not universally applicable to all women, as individual differences play a significant role. However, there are certain trends and findings that researchers have identified. This essay will explore various psychological facts about women, drawing from fields such as developmental psychology, social psychology, and neuropsychology. Developmental psychology. From a developmental perspective, women and men exhibit differences in cognitive and emotional growth. Studies have shown that girls generally develop verbal skills earlier than boys, which may be linked to the emphasis on verbal communication and social bonding in female development. This early advantage in language skills often translates into better performance in reading and writing tasks during childhood and adolescence. Furthermore, women tend to develop a stronger ability for empathy and social cognition from an early age. This heightened empathy can be attributed to both biological factors, such as the influence of oxytocin, often referred to as the bonding hormone, and socialization processes that encourage nurturing and caregiving behaviors. Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, EI, refers to the ability to recognize, understand, manage, and utilize emotions effectively. Research suggests that women generally score higher on measures of emotional intelligence compared to men. This may be due to a combination of biological predispositions and social conditioning that encourage women to be more attuned to their emotions and those of others. Higher emotional intelligence in women can manifest in various ways, such as better interpersonal relationships, effective conflict resolution, and a greater capacity for empathy. These traits are particularly valuable in roles that require social interaction and emotional labor, such as teaching, healthcare, and counseling. Social psychology. Social psychology examines how individuals' thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are influenced by the presence of others. Women often exhibit distinct social behaviors compared to men, shaped by cultural norms and expectations. For instance, women are more likely to engage in cooperative and communal activities, whereas men may lean towards competitive and individualistic behaviors. One key concept in social psychology is the idea of gender roles, which are societal expectations about how individuals should behave based on their gender. Women have traditionally been assigned roles that emphasize caregiving, nurturing, and maintaining social harmony. Although these roles have evolved over time, they still influence women's behavior and self-perception. Communication styles. Gender differences in communication styles are well documented. Women tend to use more expressive and inclusive language, often seeking to build connections and foster intimacy in their interactions. They are more likely to use verbal and nonverbal cues to express empathy, support, and understanding. In contrast, men's communication styles are often more assertive and task-oriented, focusing on the exchange of information rather than the relational aspects of the conversation. These differences can sometimes lead to misunderstandings in mixed-gender communication, as the intent and interpretation of messages may vary. Neuropsychology. Neuropsychological research has revealed some structural and functional differences between male and female brains. For instance, women typically have a larger corpus callosum, the bundle of nerve fibers connecting the two hemispheres of the brain. This increased connectivity may facilitate better integration of emotional and rational processing. Additionally, women tend to exhibit greater activity in the prefrontal cortex, the region associated with decision-making, social behavior, and emotional regulation. This may contribute to women's enhanced ability to manage emotions and navigate complex social interactions. Stress and coping mechanisms. Women and men often respond to stress differently. Women are more likely to experience stress from interpersonal relationships and social roles, while men may be more affected by performance-related stress. Women are also more prone to experiencing higher levels of chronic stress, which can be attributed to the multiple roles they often juggle, such as career, family, and social responsibilities. In terms of coping mechanisms, women are more likely to use emotion-focused strategies, such as seeking social support and engaging in activities that provide emotional relief. Men, on the other hand, often employ problem-focused coping strategies, aiming to directly address and solve the source of stress. Mental health. Mental health trends also show gender-specific patterns. Women are more likely to be diagnosed with mood disorders, such as depression and anxiety, while men are more prone to externalizing disorders, like substance abuse and antisocial behavior. The higher prevalence of mood disorders in women may be linked to hormonal fluctuations, particularly during periods such as puberty, pregnancy, postpartum, and menopause. Social factors, such as gender discrimination and societal expectations, also play a significant role in women's mental health. The pressure to conform to traditional gender roles can lead to stress, low self-esteem, and body image issues, which in turn contribute to mental health problems. Body image and self-esteem. Body image concerns are particularly prevalent among women, influenced by societal standards of beauty and media representations. Women are often subjected to unrealistic beauty ideals, which can lead to dissatisfaction with their bodies and lower self-esteem. This phenomenon is exacerbated by the pervasive nature of social media, where women are frequently exposed to curated images that set unattainable standards. Efforts to combat negative body image include promoting body positivity and diversity in media representations, as well as encouraging women to focus on their strengths and achievements rather than appearance. Leadership and workplace dynamics. In the workplace, women often face unique psychological challenges. Despite advances in gender equality, women are still underrepresented in leadership positions and may encounter biases that hinder their professional growth. Stereotypes about women's leadership abilities and the glass ceiling effect contribute to this disparity. However, studies have shown that women in leadership roles often excel in transformational leadership, characterized by the ability to inspire and motivate others, foster collaboration, and drive positive change. Women's leadership styles are frequently associated with higher employee satisfaction and organizational success. Conclusion. In conclusion, understanding the psychological aspects of women requires a nuanced approach that considers biological, social, and cultural influences. Women exhibit distinct patterns in development, emotional intelligence, communication, stress responses, mental health, and workplace dynamics. By recognizing and appreciating these differences, we can foster environments that support women's psychological well-being and promote gender equality in all spheres of life.